like you said, you can be the smartest person in the room. You can be the person that can, create this amazing program that the company needs. But if you can't interact with people, then nobody's going to see that. They're going to see your anger, they're going to see your shyness or whatever it is, and you're never going to get to really live up to your potential. I think it was Malcolm Gladwell's book, Outliers, where he talked about one of the smartest people in the world. This person had an IQ of something like 200, and he was working at McDonald's. He's one of those people that could like open up a book on advanced physics, and just by reading the book, automatically he understood everything they were talking about because he just, had that mind. But the thing is that when he was growing up, he was always taught by his parents, like to listen to authority, don't talk back, be compliant, all of these little things, right? And because of that, like he gets into a situation where he's in college and he had to switch from morning classes to afternoon classes because he didn't have a vehicle and he could get a ride in the afternoon, but he couldn't get a ride in the morning. So he went to talk to his advisor about making this switch. And his advisor looked at his transcripts, saw that he changed schools a couple of times and was constantly like making switches. And so his advisor decided it was going to be better for him to figure out how to make the morning work than to let him switch to the afternoon. And because he didn't have any solution for the morning, he dropped out of college. And so he never finished college. He doesn't have the degrees, even though he's able to just instantly understand things. And without that college degree, he can write the master thesis and whatnot. But nobody's going to look at it. He's not going to find anyone with a PhD willing to read through anything he writes because to them, all they see is a college dropout, never even got a bachelor's degree. What kind of value can you add? And on the other side of it, Oppenheimer, right? They just did the movie on him.
No.
Not familiar? Okay, so Oppenheimer, basically, he was one of the key figures in developing the atomic bomb. And so, genius man, figured out nuclear technology. Right up there, he worked alongside Einstein. And when Oppenheimer was going through college, Oppenheimer got mad at one of his TAs for some reason. And so he attempted to poison his TA. The TA survived the poisoning, and when the administration calls him in, he's like, look, I've already got these projects signed up with the government. They're already looking to bring me on for stuff. Now, you've got two options here. You can call the cops and, get me arrested and everything. And then your school really looks like the school that's producing murderers. Or we can just sweep this under the rug. You can let me go off to these government grants and do all these great things. And your school looks like the kind of school that produces a great man. And so the school decided to let it go because they wanted the reputation from the good things he would do. So you've got one person who can't even talk his advisor into letting him switch classes, and another person who basically gets off with murder. And there's something in those social skills. That's what makes the difference.